come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Derrick Henry. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Following the interception, Winston. Pass incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, Winston. I think that might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Winston. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. This is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Raiders have taken the early lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
It's 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Saints nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's get him come outside.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
I can see blood on my jeans.
They'll run with Henry. He's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
And the Saints first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a handoff to Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive line. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Saints nothing.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
4th down.
For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It was Anthony Averett who got him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Winston. Got it open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
45-yard line.
Just do get the play off. Now Winston. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Winston. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Raiders 14. Saints nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it to 15, a short kick. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Saints.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Now it's Henry. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
Brought down.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And the Saints.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Pickup brings up second and 12.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 37. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On second down, Winston again. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Winston now from the 50. He's going to float this one deep rights. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going up top for Miller. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flushed out right. Double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right, and I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Winston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jameis again. He's broken about the 5. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Winston on 3rd and 2. To the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. stand. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Damiere Byrd returning it. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Chris Jones on the stop. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Back at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. In trouble, the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
Well, on for the point after.
Well, once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
For 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Escaping the pressure right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Winston. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And a forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Came through, saved the day, but we
To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Nah, I would have run back. I just
ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on
you
that
said
leadership.
Mo 3, brother? Yeah, he been ready.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Saints.
We're probably about 2 of them. We're going to laugh in a bit. You don't do nothing again.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. It's a gain of 6, moves into a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
The tackle made by Kevin King. A gain of 6 yards. And
they'll keep it on the ground. Henry, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Brings up 4th down.
He great.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Shit. Same bullshit. Trying to get some L's, though. I ain't got no damn way. If I was to get something today, this nigga gonna come. All right.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. But no reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Williams.
He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally.
And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
But as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He's got his man in stride.